So let's watch the sixth game. Here played our captain. He had the black colors. The last move here is d6. Whenever black plays d6 here, in this situation, the marshal gambit might not occur. If you castle in this position like as black, you might play d5. So the normal move here is c3. However, Komarkova made somehow questionable move h3, and I think Thomas now reacted in the right manner. He just played knight to e5, immediately going for this Spanish bishop. c3, and the knight exchanges himself for this dangerous bishop. Okay, so now he puts pressure on e4, and white tries to open the game. I don't know if it might have possible to take even here, but Thomas keeps things safe. And now he castles. There's still this pressure on d2. This move is made to give the black bishop a square, because this knight is ready to jump to f5. This knight is a very dangerous piece on this square, but Thomas already is prepared to play g6. White saw that the knight can't be maintained on f5, so she drops back the knight immediately. Thomas played g6 anyway, queen to c2, and you see now the bishop are on very nice diagonals, and there is not much pressure on the black position. I think black is just fine here. d5. This opens up the game, and here the players agreed to a draw. I think Thomas played a very nice game here. So here played Milos on the 7th board. Here already I think he made a very committal move. It might be not a bad move, but you just lay your cards on the table if you castle to the queen side here in this situation. Note that black has not castled even, and black is just very strong with an upcoming attack. Now Milos had to cover a2 because of the b4 threat, and now rook to b8, and now he played also a somehow questionable move. He played the knight back. I don't understand why he didn't play the knight to d5. After the queen exchange, he could just take here and enjoy a nice center. Okay, but he dropped back. Note that this knight here is fighting with this bishop and with this knight. Yeah, it's somehow ugly move, but okay. Bishop to g7. Now the knight has to go away, and now you see the knight is ready to jump to c4. Maybe it is necessary here to play b3, but Milos didn't wanted to weaken this diagonal. So he played g4, and now he exchanged his bishop for this knight, and opened up also the file for this rook. Let's see how the game further. c5 was a very strong move here, I think, because black again remembers white that he has some pressure against b2. If you take here, it might be that the knight even sacrifices himself because these checks on b2 are just too strong. There would be a horrible rook together with this bishop. Okay, so bishop reinforces his center here. And you see, whenever the position will open up, it might be that the bishop pair will be very strong. So here now, finally, Miloš decided to exchange the black squared bishop. And now somehow I don't like this move, because I don't really know what where this knight might go. Okay, he wants to go to d5, but now comes h6, and this rook is now working against the h pawn, or at least this rook is working on the h file. And you see now white has some difficulties here to defend his pawn, and black was just reinforcing his position, and white had no concrete plan. This position is already very difficult to play, I think, for white. And actually, after some moves, he lost the first pawn now. And this position is already hopeless. So then let's go to the last board. So Bohos had to play a young player, and he did quite a good job. Here we have the 46th move already, and white might have to take this pawn here, which would have give him some counter chances. But here he blundered with rook to b4, and now white has a very strong move, for example bishop to d1, as you see, this builds up some kind of mating net already, or at least some very dangerous rook activity here. So and Bohos played in this situation bishop to c2, which is also fine. Now he played this rook here. Now comes this check, and here already white is more or less lost. Here comes this check, and now you see white lost this bishop. Bohos had no problems at all to win this endgame, because the bishop defended the f7 square on e8 and blocked this diagonal. So it was a very nice game from our oldest player. So I will be back maybe in 1 week.